What's up, y'all?
Landon, the time is here.
Yes, it
You
is.
make your Chiefs debut this Saturday. How excited are you about it? And also, are you looking more forward to run blocking or pass blocking?
Man, I'm always looking forward to run blocking, man. I think any offensive lineman would tell you that. But I'm just super excited to get out there and do my job, man, to the best of my abilities. As you said, it gives me opportunity to showcase to the fans, to the organization, and all my teammates, man, just kind of, what they got. And I'm super excited to get out there.
Also, looking at the one-on-ones this week, you've gotten a chance the last couple of weeks, I would imagine, going up against Frank Clark and Chris Jones and others. I'm curious, as I was asking Steve Spagnuolo about the iron sharpening iron, how do you think that makes you better, knowing in the first game of the season you're going up against Myles Garrett, you're going to be facing Von Miller, some of these other great pass rushers. How
Yeah.
does going up against our defensive line help you when the season begins?
Oh, a ton, man. Chris is a great player. Frank's a great player, man. We got some really, really good ends here, and man, I'm learning a lot from them as time goes. As far as one-on-ones, I really use that drill as an opportunity, man, just to work on whatever I'm going to work on. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, to me, I'm not necessarily approaching it to win. I'm approaching it to work on my technique that I'm set working on for that day, whether that be super aggressive with my feet, super aggressive with my hands, punching, stuff like that, man. That's more my approach in one-on-ones. But out here in the team periods and everything like that, man, I've been getting a ton of great work with Chris and Frank. I mean, Chris is a freak, man, and his abilities and what he can do. I'm sure he's going to have a great year. I'm just super excited he's on my team.
With the technique that you want to hone down, is there something that you see from the playbook that has been translated to the field that you know is going to help you this year that maybe you didn't show a ton in Baltimore?
Definitely, man. I think of variety in a variety of different ways schematically here. It's a lot different from what I've been exposed to in Baltimore. I think that this is more of your traditional pro style offense with a splash of the college concepts, and so it gives me an opportunity to really showcase a different side of my game, a different side of my ability, and I'm really looking forward to being able to get out there on Sundays and obviously with this preseason game coming up and really just show what I can do in space and all of these different zone concepts and these different passing concepts, man. I'm really excited for it. I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? It's been a blast.
Do you think you can come to games this season with, as you said, more variety? But is there something that you look forward to in terms of showing defenders what is here in camp that they're just not going to see because they're watching tape of you in an older system?
Yeah, I look forward to being able to, kind of get rid of that stigma, man, of, this guy can't play left tackle in a pass first offense or with, whatever, the scheme may have been in Baltimore or, whatever it was, man. That's what I look forward to. I look forward to blocking guys one-on-one. I look forward to all of those different situations and those passing scenarios, man, to take advantage of and really just showcase my ability and my talent.
You said that you want to show the organization, the fans, what they got in a sense. So it's going to be limited opportunity probably with the starters on Saturday night. But what do you want in those limited plays, the fans and organization to take away from that?
Just my tone setting, just my mindset, my mentality, and my consistency, man. I don't know how long I'll be out there. However long it is, I'm going to give it my all. So, I just look forward to being able to showcase and express, all of those different things about my game.
What do you see for the younger guys on the opposite side of the line with you and Lucas and all those other guys, Trey and all those guys? What do you see out of them?
Oh, man, I mean, they're great. They're great. I mean, as far as for them to be rookies, man, doing what they're doing in practice is really special. Obviously, starting with Lucas, man, at tackle, which is a really hard position in this league, especially right tackle. Man, he's going to see a lot of talent, and, I think he's ready for the challenge. He's a really, really good player. He's a great athlete, and he's got really good feet. He's super big, man, and I'd be surprised if he were to struggle this year. Trey as well, man. Trey's another guy that I feel as though, as he said before, man, he's a goon. You know what I mean? He approaches it like that, and he's got that type of mindset. So he's been able to consistently kick ass out here at camp, man. And I'm super proud of the way that he's approached it and approached the game. He's been really good, and Creed is Creed. Boomer Sooner, man. I expect nothing less. So,
You've been through preseason games before, obviously, in your career. Last year without a preseason or an exhibition slate, what do you think is the biggest thing players, especially young guys, missed out on not having preseason last year?
Man, I think, I'm thinking back as a rookie, man. and a younger player, to me, preseason was an opportunity to go against somebody you hadn't gone against, somebody that doesn't know the snap count or your calls or your schemes necessarily. It gives you an opportunity to kind of go out there and confidently try what you want to try. And the preseason is definitely the opportunity to get out there in those live situations, especially from an offensive line standpoint, of being able to try different things and build that confidence going into the season, man. You know, obviously here at practice, it may work one day and then the next day, you know, Chris is killing you. You know what I mean? And so the preseason gives you that opportunity, man, to go out there against someone you don't know and just build that confidence in whatever fundamentals that you're working on.
Here with the Chiefs, week 1 of last year to week 1 this year, it may be 5 new guys. So what do you want as far as the room, the identity of you 5 to be as an offensive line?
The identity of the room, man, I think is getting there. You know what I mean? I don't think we're quite there yet. We're definitely gelling as a group, the 5 that have been up there for the past week or so. But, man, from an identity standpoint, we just want to be tough. You know what I mean? We want to be tough. We want to be consistent. We want to be physical, and we want to fly to the ball. And at the end of the day, man, this is, you know, it's a great organization. You know, Pat's the best quarterback in the NFL, and, you know, literally an MVP, Super Bowl MVP, and there's a ton of other great skill positions here. So the standard is really high, and we understand that. And at the end of the day, man, we're just striving to get to be the best offensive line in the world. You know what I mean? That's the mentality. That's the approach.
Orlando, the offensive linemen that we talked to before
Yep.
have said that they've had to adjust their game a little bit just because of Patrick's ability to extend plays, and they've just had to come in and adjust. How much have you had to adjust? I know we haven't hit games yet, but
Yeah.
just being out there from what you've seen so far.
Gosh, man, I mean, you know, I can't say it's a lot to have to adjust for as far as that. I've dealt with some really mobile quarterbacks throughout my career. You know, man, I can't really say I had many adjustments as far as that. But as far as what he likes, I mean, you could say there's a few things here and there that I don't want to get into. But I wouldn't say it's a lot of adjustment as far as in that sense.
I know you had said, you know, when you had promised your father about going to play left tackle.
Mhm.
Now that you're here and that's all you have to focus on now, going around the right side, how much of Zeus are we going to see in you this season?
Like as far as my dad and all that, is that what you asking? Yeah.
How much of that are we going to see from you this season?
Yeah, I mean, man, just as much as possible. You know what I mean? I think ultimately, you know, I am a junior, but, you know, I try to be myself, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And I got a different approach to the game than my dad did, which is, you know, what I think he wanted at the end of the day. And, you know, man, I'm going to be me. You know what I mean? I'm going to be physical. I'm going to set the tone and do my job to the best of my abilities.
Orlando, you know, in playing this game, you got to have that switch. When you step on the field, different mindset. Is there a different switch for you as far as, you know, when you're attached against your teammates versus when you get on the field against the opponent?
Yeah, 100%, man. You know, I don't want to say that I'm a gamer or anything like that because I don't, you know, I think that's kind of weird. But I definitely approach games differently. I feel as though, as you were saying, man, it's just a different switch once you get out there and the lights are on and just a different feel. You know what I mean? I feel like for some reason it's a lot easier for me to let my emotions roll in a game-like situation.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Orlando.